Moon reminds me of your grace, all the love I can't repay. Rest and know that I will pray. Farewell, my dear old friend. Ha! It feels like it's been ages. It actually feels like we haven't seen each other since Christmas. But I know that's because the Christmas outing was our favourite so far. You know, we had that crypt battle, schnapps with Rauschman beforehand. Incidentally, if any of you have seen Rauschman, could you let us know? We woke up Withers. It's kind of a good thing that we woke Withers up, because we've needed him quite a lot recently. Okay, and I know, we've been away too. We've been exploring other places. Dog! Dunwall. Oh, that's exciting. Kind of rich, layered. Learning to be an assassin is fun. And then there's Yharnam. I do think, though, that there is this level of running away from our failures, and the whole team is dead. I hate the Underdark. Shads is dead. Again. Her body's rotting in the... I can't say it. That place down there. Right down there. And we're not strong enough or skillful enough to go back straight away. So we're just leaving it there. It's been haunting us. But it's so good to see you again. And I have to say, thank you. Thank you for your messages of encouragement and your guidance and your tips. It's made us realise what an awfully prepared team we are and how badly equipped. But don't let that deter you from continuing to bolster us with your advice from your own adventures. We feel not alone. And it's our intention going into this outing that we try to put some of those tips and tricks into practice. For example, apparently it seems that Shads would do very well from an overhaul from Withers. Maybe that'll stop her dying so much. Also, if we give her some armour that she's happier with, she might be able to wield that blood-sacrificed drow sword that she pulled out of the stone. Oh, we got a blessed blade! And apparently, we're told, Astarion would work wonders with a pair of short swords. Not that he isn't doing well as a lock-picking, stabby vampire. Plus Gale, we need to relook at his spells, and also, most importantly, we left last outing, he was looking like some kind of court jester. He's lost all his kingly robes that he had before he was killed and resurrected. Anyway, speaking of Gale, he was the only surviving member of our team. Suffice to say, last outing was a massacre. We should never have gone into the... So how did we end up there anyway? We were looking for the Night Song relic. Apparently it was somewhere in the vicinity of the Goblin Temple. And after we killed Priestess Gut, we decided to have a look around. And we found a hole in the ground, very Tomb Raider style. It all looked really hopeful until we found a book that said, no, the Night Song is not here. There was a big double gate though, and a dead minotaur, and lots of really creepy but tempting noises for professional rogue elf adventurers like ourselves to get tempted by, and we did. We decided to go into that place. We found a mystic sword. Shads shed some blood on the stone and pulled it, hence our interest in maybe giving her an upgrade so she can wield it. For the time being, I think we're going to have to hand it over to Lae'zel. Yeah, Lae'zel's back on the team for this outing.
Our victory is most certain.
I know she's a grumpy old sod, but it kind of feels familiar. She was with us at the start, and now she's taking over from Shads, while Shads is rotting in the... The team were murdered by something called a bullet, I think. Deadly Leap, no! Monument did some research. I didn't really want to think about any of it, so I left it to him. Anyway, suffice to say, we are not going back to the anytime soon. Not until we've got stronger anyway. I have been advised by one of you that there's lots of treasures to be found and not to shirk away from it. But also, let's not be too stupid. So we took Gale, in mourning of course, back to camp via the Grove, where we did a quick sell. We went to see Aaand, sold some stuff. I think we sold some stuff we shouldn't have. Maybe Shad's original armour. We really need your help more. And then we headed back to camp, paid withers, resurrected Astarion, and Dilbury the Pickles. Still professional rogue elf resurrected adventurer. We have yet to get Shad's back. Oh, and I almost forgot. Had a visit from the Guardian. I am in love with you! Anyway, the Guardian said,
Your parasite is unusual. It is wrapped in magic that prevents its removal. Until the source of the tadpole's magic is destroyed, any attempt to remove it will kill you. The power I used to protect you, I stole it from someone. They want it back.
uh-oh.
I will hold them off for as long as I can, but sooner or later I will be worn down. You must discover the source of the magic that controls the parasites before that happens. Follow the cultists' trail. They will lead you to their masters. Use the powers your parasite gives you to convince them you are one of them.
Whoa.
And when you find the source of their magic, destroy it.
Big revelations. Big main story revelations about the parasites in our heads. Apparently, I've got to pretend to be a mad cultist. We remember that the Guardian has encouraged us to use our parasite-based powers in the search for a cure. So this outing, we're going to head back to the Grove. We're going to tie up some loose ends. I think there's still a lot to do there, and it's much less likely that the whole team are going to get murdered. Plus we can build up some Wonga, come back to camp, pay withers to get Shads back. I think this is a period of strengthening and consolidation. I think we'll also have a look at the journal before we start. That said, whenever we look at the journal, it just looks like there's so much to do. It feels like an adventure that could go on forever. And we're only just getting started. Hello and welcome to our camp in Baldur's Gate 3. As you can see, centre stage we have Dilbury the Pickles, professional rogue elf adventurer. To our slight left, or 11 o'clock if you are the military type, we have Astarion, a rather lovely, but we suspect deadly, half-elf vampire. How did that happen? He's reading a book. He likes to look like he's being studious, but we know a thing or two about Astarion. Over here, to our further left, we have the shiny and slightly glowing blue. No, that's just because we're close to her. Lae'zel, professional grumpy sod. We're actually going to include her in the team as we head off to, or head back to the Grove, which is relatively friendly. You might be wrong about that. Monument, my moustache feels out of sync. Everything feels out of sync because if you look to the left, you'll see a black square above the team list. Shaz is gone. She's no longer with us. Her absence is felt everywhere. As you can see, Lae'zel is meditating, despite the fact that fairly recently she tried to kill Shads. That was when Shads was naked. Watch a previous episode. It's kind of fun. What's going on? So, Lae'zel has what looks like the head. Is that an ogre? It's not Palmer, is it? Good looking. Palmer. We're so glad you're still alive. It's a trophy, obviously. The Githyanki like trophies. So here we have Lae'zel, Githyanki warrior, Astarion, half-elf, vampire. And then somewhere, if we look in the really bad clothing department, oh, even from a distance, look at him. He looks rubbish compared to what he was. His flowing wizard garb is gone since we resurrected him. Ink pot and quills, typical. This is Gale. And then there's us with our natty tiara. Anyway, as mentioned in the recap, we need to consider tweaking some of our team members' skills or spells. I think what we're going to do is just switch to Gale. Oh, we can't. We can't switch to Gale. Oh, okay. She's dead. Oh my gosh, we've just switched to Shadowheart, who's dead. What's going to happen? She's here. Dead. There she is. There she is, all dead and blue. I didn't realise you could do that. That's not good. Right, let's go back. Right, we need to get her back. How much have we got gold now? Can we get her back now? 37. We need to sell some more things. I don't. Camp supplies 173. Okay, let's talk to him.
I've been dreaming of our enigmatic visitor again. She told me our purpose was to take on this cult of the Absolute, to infiltrate its ranks and bring it down from the inside. She even offered me greater powers, the result of some manipulation of the tadpole's psionic abilities. Given the magnitude of what we're up against, I see no harm in considering the benefit this offer might afford us. Could be the only way to reach this source in one piece.
Yeah, exactly! I'm glad we talked to Gale. That's exactly what the Guardian spoke to us about. See the recap. You skipped the recap, didn't you? Because you were busy. Go back. Oh my gosh. So impatient. Our tadpoles are part of the problem, not a solution. We shouldn't rely on them or their powers. Oh, come on. Come on, Dilbury the Pickles. Pillock. You just had a great conversation in the last outing with our Guardian. I am in love with you! You're right. We must use every means at our disposal, even unsavoury ones. Well, it doesn't... Third one is that remains to be seen. I still don't trust this dream visitor's intentions. I do! I trust them entirely! You're right.
As existential evils go, the Absolute certainly seems an adversary worth halting in its tracks. Any opportunities for us to indulge our tadpole's capabilities are hardly on the same scale. Trifles, when one considers the bigger picture.
Do you think that Gale's looking a little bit grey-haired? I do. And he's got veins in his face too. He's talked to us about this magical malady that he has. Maybe he needs feeding. No, that's I think I have a magical artifact you'd be interested in. I was wondering, that condition of yours, why does it require magic? Join me, why don't you? There we go. I bet we can't do it though, because we can't relieve Shadowheart of her team membership.
I'd be delighted, though someone else will need to watch the cookpot, of course.
We can't do it. So we need to get... I'm really tempted to do exactly what we said we wouldn't, which is just head back into the Underdark, just quickly, and grab Shadowheart. Just resurrect her and get out of there. But what if the bullet is still there? We'll be in a terrible mess, and we won't be able to disengage, and it'll be terrible. Take Shadowheart's place! Read, Dilbury.
Your companion is otherwise engaged.
Oh, come on, she's
to dismiss
dead!
them at a more convenient moment.
Otherwise engaged in being dead! So who have we got as a team? We need to go make some money. We need to go to the Grove. I'm really tempted to just go on my own. Shads would be really, really impressed. Look, I know I said we were going to be sensible. We'll go to the Grove, we'll get the money. But if I get a scroll of Revivify, I could just take that to the Underdark right now. Just me. Shads will think I'm a hero. Look, that's what I'm going to do, okay? It'll be fine. Skip on if you want, but I'm going to do that. I love Shads! I'll be back. That's right.
I should certainly hope so.
Oh, bless him! The way he said that. Look, he is looking greyer, isn't he? Look at him, he's looking greyer. Okay, that's what I'm going to do, companions. Let me just check to see whether I've got a scroll of Revivify. I don't, but I know that Lae'zel does. Maybe let's take Lae'zel with us. No, because she might end up being killed. Okay, scroll of Revivify. Let's give it to me, deal with the pickles. There we go. I think I can throw it at her too. All right, quick trip. Revivify. Shadowheart, and let's run away. That means I'm going to have to split. Okay, I'm on my own now. Okay, look, I didn't want you all with us, and I didn't want to be in the Emerald Grove either, but we can fast travel from here, right? I think we can. Astarion's looking a little bit... What's the word? Look at him. Let's talk to him briefly.
I had another visit from that dream figure. I take it you did too. It claims that if we infiltrate the heart of the cult that's giving out these parasites, we'll find the answers we're looking for. It gave me another gift, too.
What?
Just like it did the first time it appeared. Rather generous, if you ask me.
We didn't get a gift. Why is it that all the team members seem to have really, really authentic responses? And Dilbury the Pickle's professional oath. Whatever's at the heart of this cult, we have to find it by any means possible. I don't like it. This whole thing feels like a trap. Doesn't feel like a trap. It feels like a guardian.
And while we're at it, we can see how many more of these little worms we can harvest. Now, was there anything else?
I need you to stay again. No, we're not doing that. Leave. I'm leaving you, Astarion. I don't want to, but I am. Right, from here, we are going to quick travel to the west. Not the blighted village. I don't want to go there again. Goblin camp. Here we come, chamblies. The Underdark Selenite outpost. Okay. Now, gotta be sneaky now. And it's just me, Dilbury the Pickles, professional rogue elf adventurer. Okay, there it is. We've got it there. Scroll of Revivify. Scroll of Revivify. Oh, where is she? I think we're gonna have to sneak. This is exactly what we said we wouldn't do. Companions, we're back in the Underdark on our own. But if we can pull this off, she's right where the bullet was as well, isn't she? So over there is the floaty, gassy, purple stuff where the funny voice spoke to us.
More are coming.
Oh, this is going to be tricky. Oh, there she is. I see her. We're going to go this way. We've got to be careful of that gas. Oh my gosh. Did you hear that? I am really concerned. This is stupid, I know. Where is she? Where is she? This is the gas that makes you go mad. Are we near her? We are right by her. Where is she? She's down there. We need to get down there. And I don't want to go through... Maybe it isn't gas. Maybe it's something else. All right. Look, there's a thing. There's a thing. What is that? Is it a statue? It doesn't look like a statue. It looks like a green thing. Come on, Shadowheart. We need to find you. Come on, Shads. Where are you? There she is! There she is! Okay. Now we've got to be careful. Can we bring her back? From here. Oh my gosh. So... I know we can't target self, idiot. I have to get a bit closer. No! Timas spores. Oh, he was saved. Right, these are the things that drove Shad's... drove all the team mental. So how are we going to get down there? Can we do it from here? Oh, yes we can. Because... Oh! These spores are a pain. Let's try it from here. Oh, this is tense.
A little help, please.
Okay, okay. Can we join with her now, then? No! Alright, she's gone up there. Let's wait for those to clear. Where is she now? Oh, there she is. Right, okay, I think we've got her. I think we've done it. Can we talk to her?
Something the matter? Wait.
She's back!
It hurts.
What the hells was that?
A joyous little affliction that visits me with screaming agony on occasion.
Oh,
I'd be
Shads.
lying if I told you I know what causes it. But don't worry. Can't hurt you. Only me. The wound on my hand. It never quite heals. And sometimes it causes terrible pain to rip through me. It's my burden, though, from Lady Shah. I can feel her influence somehow.
We don't like Shah. It's not a very nice thing to do to your followers, is it? Unless you're a total psycho supernatural being. Why would Shah subject you to such a thing? What causes it to hurt you? Well, that's a stupid second question. She just explained that. Is there anything I can do to help with it? Oh, let's go there. Shad's back.
I don't think so, but you're sweet to ask.
It's sweet to ask.
Maybe just be patient the next time you see me wince or cry out. It'll pass quickly enough. It always does. Pain is sacred to followers of Lady Shah. Pain will give way to loss and then to the peace of her eternal darkness. You can tolerate a great deal of suffering so long as it has meaning.
Do we think that? Really? Let's get out of here. Let's turn to other matters. Let's just get out of here. No, we've done all that. Let's leave. Oh, she's still got more to say.
I had another dream. Which, I suppose, means you did as well. Whoever's reaching out to us truly does seem opposed to the Absolute, but wants us to embrace the tadpole. Venture right into the heart of the cult. Perhaps we truly have a secret protector. Or we're walking into a trap.
Now, I know one of you, and you know who you are, advised us to always take the opportunity to have conversations with team members when we can. But if we didn't, we might miss the opportunity. We appreciate that. We're always going to remember that. Shads has basically said the same thing that Astarion and Gale did. They reminded us of what we were talking about in the recap. You still haven't watched it, have you? You skipped it. The Guardian giving us advice, telling us that we need to somehow infiltrate the cult of the Absolute, pretending to be members of the cult of the Absolute so that we can break the magic that is holding the parasites in our brains. The parasites apparently cannot be removed from our brains without killing us because of this magic. Shadowheart, perhaps we truly have a secret protector or we're walking into a trap. We're not. There's no way the Guardian is tricking us. Now we need to go now. But just before we do, look where we are. We're back in the Underdark, which I was a little bit scared to go. Monument! We did it! We've got Shad's back. We didn't need to go faffing around in the grove.
Wits and blades, always sharp.
Oh, yes. Oh, Shads has got some health. Let's go back to camp. We've got everybody. I need to check that Shads is here. Shads! Oh, she's here. Oh, I'm going to talk to her. I know she hasn't got anything to say right now.
Something the matter?
Hello, I love just hearing that. No, we're fine. Nobody wants to talk to us. We're going to sleep. Everybody's going to heal. Yes, I do want to end the day. What a day it's been, companions. Go to bed. Double checking that no one wants to speak to us at the end of the day. Thank you, Fawny, for that advice. Doesn't seem like there is anybody. Let's go to sleep. And also, supply pack. We only need 40. We've been using far too many supplies for our rest. Again, thank you, Fawny. Full rest! Ah, I feel like I... Oh! Why is Shad's naked again? We know this, we know this. We're trying to figure it out. Sorry, Shads. Oh! She needs underwear. We've got her underwear. Let's sort that out now. No, and now I'm wearing No, I don't want to be doing that. I want to wear my own underwear. And let's give Shadowheart back her underwear. Shadowheart's underwear, if pants could brood. Right, we need to give that back at last. I know it sounds mad, but honestly, I feel so relieved that she's got her underwear back. It was getting a little bit off-putting. Just, you know, just make sure she sleeps naked and everybody can see. While we're all being manly. Okay. Companions, we got Shadowheart back. Not in the way that we suggested in the recap. Not in the way that was initially planned. But in a far, far more heroic way. Dilbury the Pickles. Professional. Yes. Proven professional rogue elf adventurer went back into the Underdark, to the scene of the crime, risking the resurgence, the resurfacing of the Bullet. No Bullet. Navigating the terrible Timask spores and rescuing his love. Oh, Shads, you're back. Everything's like it was at Christmas. Now, let's get out of this horrible mushroomy place and go to the grove. Thing is, now we have everybody. We can do some team shenanigans. But I don't like it here. I'd like to go back to our nicer camp. And we're not coming back to the Underdark for a while. And we're not going to explore the Goblin camp yet. We're going back to the Grove. So I suggest we switch camps to somewhere a bit more daylighty and flowery. And then we do some consolidation. Now, this is my favourite campground. Again, it reminds me of Christmas. Now, don't be miserable. There's the waterfall. I love the waterfall. Let's go over to the waterfall. Hello, waterfall. Quick trip to the magic mirror. you remember the magic mirror? We had a look. It was a little bit... It's a little bit of a... Yeah, so you could change... Oh, that reminds me. So we've had some advice from Sir Mango and Sir Robert, 2 true companions on the Chumley journey through Faerun, both of whom have advised us that perhaps changing Shadowheart's class, which we can do via the Withered One, to Tempest or War, would help her not die so much. I have an inkling that others of you have also suggested this, and if you have, thank you. We're going to try it, which means we have to deal with Skeletor again. Hello!
Fate spins along as it should.
Yes. It does. I'm
Dost
feeling
thou
it spin.
require a new ally?
I would like... Oh, we've got to come back. We've got to bring Shadowheart back. See? 100? Have we even got 100? No, we don't even have 100. Party gold, 37. All right, I have a plan forming. We are going back to the Grove to see what we can see and to tie up loose ends and to build strength and abilities through the practice of taking on missions. So why don't we leave Shads to have a well-earned rest? She's just been resurrected, for goodness sake. She was killed terribly. Let's go and see her. I hope she isn't too upset by this. I think she'd like the rest. Hang on a minute. Where is she? Shads! Where are you? No, Gale, not you. Shads! Oh, she's up there. Alright, Astarion, stop trying to be bookish and pretend you know stuff. Here we are.
Something the matter?
Nothing. We just need you to... You see, I need you to stay in camp. I need you to stay in camp for a while is not the option. Instead, we've got something that sounds a lot more final. We should journey separately for now. I'll look for you here if I need you again. Well, I do need you again, Shads. It's only for a bit. Okay? While we go, earn some dosh, have a couple of adventures. They won't be very... They'll be boring ones. They'll be boring, okay? And then we'll come back for you.
If you're sure.
Oh, no, I'm not sure, but it'll just be for a bit. I want to upgrade you. No, I don't mean that I'm not happy with you. We've had some advice, and I think you'd be happier as a Tempest class. Or War. You seem quite war-ish. Gotta be strong. I'm sure... Actually, no, stay with me! Oh, no.
If you're sure.
Oh, stop it, Shads. I'm
Fine.
sure.
I'll be here whenever you rediscover your taste in company.
We've spurned her. She feels spurned. And now she's in a mood, look. Is that moody or meditating? Right, now who are we going to get? We have to take Gale. He's our only option at present. That's another thing. We came across Will in an earlier episode, and we declined to ask him to go and wait for us at camp. My reasoning was that wandering heroes who are killing monsters are good for the realm, and we don't want them just sitting in camp. Again, we had some advice fairly quickly from one of you wonderful companions saying we should really have said come to camp, and we got more choice of companions to play with. Or to cut goblins' heads off with. Alright, we're gonna have Lae'zel for now. Oh, and we're gonna give her Shadowheart's sword. The one that she pulled out of the stone. We'll give it back to Shads when we've upgraded her. The wonderful Sir Robert gave us a lot of wonderful advice, and one of the things he mentioned was that upgrading Shads to War or Cleric would give her the option to use a lot more weapons, including the blood sacrifice drow sword. Meanwhile, let's go and have a visit with Gale. We really need to get him some better clothes.
What's on your mind?
You see the first choice there? I think I have a magical artifact you'd be interested in. He is looking a bit grey and veiny, as we mentioned earlier. I think we should give him something. I got that feeling when he said to us before, I should hope so too, that he's a bit frail. So let's see what we've got in the magical artifact. Feed the wizard.
Your enterprising approach to my problem is most encouraging.
Oh yeah, he does look.
But it is a delicate process to keep my condition stable. I do not yet need to consume an item, but keep it close by. It will not be too much longer.
Fair play. But he is looking peaky, right? Join me, why don't you? There's plenty of adventure to be had.
With pleasure. Lead on.
I love him. I love Gale. Gale has become, in my mind, lovable. That's fantastic. So, the team. We have Gale in his austere clothes. Dilbury the Pickles, proven professional rogue elf adventurer. Astarion, vampire half-elf, pretentious book reader. In fact, Astarion and Gale go well together, right? They both like libraries, or at least books, but they're kind of at odds with each other. Right, that's the other thing I'd like to do, just for the time being. Dilbury the Pickles, proven professional rogue elf adventurer, or PPRAE, is going to give the sword. Oh, don't tell me we sold that as well. We didn't. Please, we didn't. Has Shadowheart got it? Please let Shadowheart have it. Yes. We'll give that, for the time being, to Lae'zel. Now, we're all up to full health, so I think it's just time to leave the camp.
So, you know about these parasites. Will we survive them?
Only if my people extract them. The only other cure is the blade.
Oh.
Okay. Wonderful.
Interesting small talk there. Lae'zel is still convinced that the Githyanki Crèche. She thinks we should head there, and it's the only way to get rid of the parasites. Calm down, Lae'zel. The Guardian didn't mention that at all. We're going Guardian. Let's head into the Grove. Look, there's still... Is that still... Yes, look. There's still blood stains from our first major victory here. I love that he just walked through the door before it opened. We're back. You'll all be glad because we're heroes.
I've a mind to end their misery myself.
Let the goblins kill them. At least they'll enjoy it.
And you deny me the pleasure?
Lae'zel does not like tieflings. And of course, the tieflings are here in the Grove. Right, we've got to make some money, get some gold. When we came to see Aaron earlier as Gale after the massacre in the last episode, we may have sold some things we shouldn't have. I just want to check. Oh. There it is. It is. It's Shad's original armor. It's a medium armor. Sir Robert, we need to get that back. It's only 115 gold as well. Perhaps we can sell some stuff then. Let's sell Lae'zel's underwear. Ha ha ha! No. Let's sell that. Let's sell that as well. Spare leather armor that Dilbury the Pickles isn't wearing. That takes us to 71. Acid vial, no, we definitely need that. Shadowheart's clothes, no, don't. Dagger, how many daggers have we got? Ritual staff, 4 gold. Fish skeleton, thank you. Alchemy pouch, we've got 2 alchemy pouches. Sell 1, camp supply pack, no, we'll keep that. Gale's got hardly anything. The ring of being really invisible. It's missing a gem, so I don't want to get rid of it. They've got these from Mathis, who fleeced us. Dagger, Astarion's got a dagger. Lae'zel doesn't need a dagger. Let's sell that. 89, we're close, we're close. Lae'zel's got 2 daggers. She doesn't need that one. Let's sell that one as well. That's the other thing. Astarion, we need some short swords for him, apparently. Yes, you know who gave us that advice. Where are we at now? 96. Flute. No, we'll keep that. That was the flute we used to resurrect Gale. That was fun. A quarterstaff. Haven't used that at all. Keychain. Keep those. I don't really know what they do yet. Ooh, let's sell the soul stones. No. An hourglass. Might be useful for something. The potion of glorious vaulting. No, we'll keep that. Separatory funnel. 13. We haven't done much alchemy yet. I'm going to sell it. Now we can buy Shad's armor back. Insufficient gold? 115. What? Zarin just put it up? Perfumed letter. What was that? Again, mysterious. I don't like selling mysterious things. The Amulet of Lost Voices. It's a necromancy spell. We're keeping that. Another dagger. Astarion has a dagger. He's very creepy with it and very good. So if we sell that, we have enough. Great. Great.
Sylvanas, guide your path.
No problem, Aaron. Okay, we've got Shad's mail back. Shad's armor. Or at least armor that will suit her better. She'll look rather natty in it too. Alright, let's go to see Nettie. Don't get sidetracked. She's down there, isn't she? There's the little kid who let us into the crack in the wall. We met with Moll, who gave us the side mission of stealing the druid's relic. It's a bit mysterious, that too. There's lots of bears down here.
Come, Magrin, give him a chance. You, get back.
Yeah, we did have that earlier battle. You remember where the bloodstains were outside the grove? And if it weren't for us, you'd be overrun by goblins by now. And also, I am now Dilbury the Pickle's proven professional rogue elf adventurer. I'll go where I please. That's a bit antagonistic. Why? What's so special down here? I'm not looking for trouble. Can you just let me by? Let's do that.
No, and you'll find trouble all the same unless you get out of my sight.
A moment, Giorna.
What? Oh, I understand. You. Apparently Korga wants to see you. Go ahead.
Korga? Lots going on down here. So these guys must be druids. I'd like to find Nettie. Let's check the map. See, save the refugees, meet with Korga. This is a sidetrack mission, but we may get some gold out of this. Let's do that first. Also, we heard a rumor, again from a message that may have come from one of you, that the tiara, the natty tiara that Dilbury the Pickles is wearing on his head. And there may be some background to find out about that too. Let's go meet with Karga then.
In umbra tua pater arborum.
Definitely something about trees then. Are we going to get killed for doing this? We can't get up there. So this is the idol that we have to steal. Oh, we're going to get into a lot of trouble doing that, aren't we? Let's go and see Korga. Can we talk to a bird? Oh, he's just told me the whole end of the game. Oh, might as well go back to Bloodborne then. Through here? Is this the place? Yes. Okay, we're going in to talk to Korga. I'm only doing this because there may be some Wonga in it. And we may improve our skills, or strength, or dashing good looks.
She may join them.
Ooh. Huh? Tiefling? Tiefling? Nasty serpent?
I'm sorry.
This is madness, Korga. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison
bless her.
the devil. And I will cast out every stranger.
Okay, we just walked in here, Dilbury the Pickle, so don't be rude. One of your guards outside said you wanted to see me. Here I am. Well, that would be the obvious first response.
We will speak soon enough. First, judgment must be passed. The parasite eats our food, drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks. Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
Ooh, we don't like
Korga.
Tila.
We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it.
Okay, so for those of you who've followed our journey thus far and have been journeying yourselves through the land of Faerun, you will know or recall that Moll practically begged us to steal an idol from the druids because she was very concerned. And Moll's a tiefling. She has like a robbery racket going on with some scallywag kids. They live underground in the hollow. They're quite cute, really. Moll's only got one eye, actually. It's a bit rough, really, isn't it? Anyway, she said, could we steal this idol before the rite was complete? She was very, very disturbed about the rite. Obviously, this elf, I guess she's an elf with the serious hair. That must take a lot of time to organise in the morning. And it wants this rite to go ahead. And that little tiefling that the serpent looked like she was going to eat, obviously had tried to steal aforesaid idol. Okay, so we're back into the dice. We're back into the dice monument. I love the dice. Don't druids cherish harmony? Jailing the girl disrupts nature's balance. Okay, getting onto their level, onto their wavelength. Persuasion, release her. I'll see that she stays out of trouble. Can we take responsibility or detect thoughts? Now, apparently... we're using tooltips. I'm going to say thank you, Sir Robert, again. If any of you know Sir Robert, you'll know how knowledgeable he is. We've just become, I wouldn't say acolytes, but thank you, Sir Robert. Detect thoughts, wisdom. So this is telling us that we would have a higher chance of using the detect thoughts approach. Does that also use the power of the parasite? So out of all those three, using wisdom would be best here for us. Let's do that and see if it works. No bonuses, one bonus. 13. Let's go, come on. We failed. Well, that didn't work, did it, Sir Robert? Oh, we roll again. Hang on, tooltips. Choose the die design. Oh, that's good. Blue, oh, that's nice. Roll. Sir Robert, we take back everything that bloke Dilbury the Pickles just said.
Halsin is gone. I am first druid now. I will take control and prove my authority.
Halsin is the druid that we could go out and rescue as another side mission, isn't it? She looks a bit scheming. Maybe she's done something with Halsin. That thing that guy's wearing on his head must be really uncomfortable. He doesn't look very happy. You've proven your authority, now prove your mercy, or nature. It suggests that that would be the best decision, most likely to succeed. Release her, I'll see that she stays out of trouble. I quite like that one though. I think both will lead to the same thing. I have a feeling we end up looking after the tiefling kid. Look at that snake, she looks wrong. Is it a she or a he? Whatever it is, it looks like it wants to eat her, or at least one of her ears. Let's go 2, the nature.
She remains until the rite is complete.
The snake hisses. Its intentions unclear.
No. I think we'll go with our gut this time. Imprisoning her empowers the refugees. Are you willing to risk insurrection or let the child go? She can spread word to the others of your might. Oh, appealing to... She's an elf druid, isn't she? Appealing to her ego? I don't know if that would work. We've got advantage there, though. We have advantage with intimidation, too. Either of these. Let's go... That's a bit creepier, isn't it? Persuasion. Intimidation. Let's go persuasion. Oh, look at the advantage. Double dice. It's just totally destroyed. Okay. All right.
Yes. She is more valuable out there than in here. Sif, Tila, to me! Out, thief. My grace has its limits.
Thank you,
Gale.
Holger.
Gale, like
Master Halsin...
Halsin isn't here. Keep his name off your tongue, lest Tila pierce it.
Oh, Tila. Kinda want to kill her. Ooh, and Gale wants to talk to us. Did you notice that Gale approved there when we got the tiefling child released? Let's talk to Gale.
That woman has more venom in her heart than a snake in its fangs. But at least the child is safe. What is youth if not a time to be forgiven for one's transgressions?
Told you. We love Gale now. What is youth if not a time to be forgiven for one's transgressions? Putting a child on display like that was monstrous. I'm glad we intervened. Forgiveness means nothing if she doesn't learn from her mistakes. Oh, that's not forgiveness, is it, Tiara boy? Oh, that's... Sometimes... Sounds like you have something to confess. Ooh.
Ha! And you don't? You're wholly without vice or sin, or the occasional lapse in judgment? No. You don't strike me as quite that boring.
Okay, then.
Be over. The ritual's almost finished.
What if they tried to steal from us? The game.
We've shown them once. We take Grove law seriously.
By letting that child escape without consequence.
Go on. Say it. You think I'm a monster?
Well, your hair's pretty nice, love. Only a monster would threaten a child. You're protecting your own. Sometimes cruelty is required. Honestly, I just wanted to see what would happen. Not really. Those three choices. Only a monster would threaten a child. Yeah, let's go there.
Yes, you would say so. I know your kind. You see only villains and victims. A viper bears her fangs defending her brood. I call her mother. You call her monster. No matter. I took back the idol of Sylvanas, and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders.
Is this a good thing? Also, did you notice that Lae'zel did not approve of what we said to her then? About her being a monster, and it was a little bit of a two-dimensional response, I have to say. This rite must be born of powerful magic. I would like to find out more about the rite. You can't just force these people out. Free from the threat of little children. Do what you want. It's none of my concern. Lae'zel, let's go and find Ale. We'll do the first one, I think. This rite must be born of powerful magic.
The Rite of Thorns. It is the Tree Father's gift that none come to harm. When we speak the final prayer, the great vine will sprout forth. The grove will be cloaked in bramble and thorn. No one enters, no one leaves. Sanctuary. None of this can happen while Outlanders infect us. Sylvanas demands that we choke them out.
You leave them to die on the road? You must let them stay. They've done nothing to harm you. Turning your back on the needy, is this truly the way of Sylvanas? Do what you want, it's none of my concern. Lizelle, let's go and fight. Never mind. We'll go Wood Elf, because that's our true nature.
A disease of the flower must not reach the root. Pluck the petals, sever the branch if you must, but cut out the rot before it infects the whole of the wood. Teachings of Sylvanas. You must agree.
Sounds a bit culty, right? I know the Tree Father's teachings as well as you. I hardly know every line of doctrine. The words you've twisted to justify your cruelty. I'm going there, definitely.
Words I heed to the letter, to keep my brood safe. You showed great mettle at the gate. The mettle of a skilled sword for hire. I want you to provide your services to the tiefling leader. Zevlor, he's called. Offer to guide the Outlanders out of the grove. I'm sure they'll reward you well. They're to be gone before final prayer. If they are not, the Viper must strike.
No way on earth are we attacking, but I feel like I want to. What is it she said about letter, keeping the rules to the letter? What's that saying? The spirit gives life and the letter kills. You know, I just think there's the grey area here that she's clearly missing with her very, very concrete hair. If I say prattle all you want, the refugees aren't my concern, I can pretend and then still go and speak to Zevlor. But if we decide to steal the idol, gut feeling? I don't think the right is a good idea, and chucking everybody out isn't a good idea. What about all those kids, all the tiefling kids? So basically it's just getting rid of another race. And she is practically hiring us to go and help get rid of some of these, say to accompany them so they don't get hurt. Basically to do her dirty work, to get them out, even if it is under the guise of protection. Let's go prattle all you want to take the risk. It just seems a bit rubbish. Then it seems I'd best speak to Zevlor. Let's do that and then not. And then maybe we could steal the idol.
You will do more than speak.
Oh dear.
This tale ends but one way. With the Outlander rot cleansed, and the grove forever shrouded.
I kind of want to kill her. Who's around? It could cause total disaster though, couldn't it? But I kind of want to kill her. Oh, what do we do? I don't, obviously, I don't want to go and talk to Zevlor and then help with the cleansing by getting everybody out of the grove who doesn't agree with her religion. At the same time, we could steal the idol. Now we're in the druid's chambers. So basically I'm having a look around to see what our options are. Who's this? Oh, it's Nettie! Oh my gosh, everything's happening at once.
I see you. Just give me a moment.
Is there anything I can do to help? No, just wait like you were asked. Excuse me, I'm more important than some bird. Let's just wait patiently.
This medicatrix. There. It's up to her now. Life or death. Now, what was it you needed?
What was it you needed, love? I'd like a pint of Guinness. I'm looking for Nettie.
You found her, but I still don't know what she can do for you.
Healing as soon as possible, but that's ridiculous because we've already found out from the Guardian we don't want the parasites out. We need to use the parasites' power to infiltrate the cult of the Absolute to find the magic that's stopping the parasites from being removed from us without killing us. So actually, I don't know why we're here. Monument. I need a brandy. Monument? Brandy? Let's go. Do you know anything about mind flayers?
Why are you asking?
No good way of putting this. I've got a tadpole in my head. Whoa. Oh, Auntie Ethel, who I think is dodgy, said not to make a big deal about this, but she seems pretty cool. No good way of putting this. I've got a tadpole in my head.
Tadpole? A mind flayer tadpole?
You know of them? Can you help me? What other kinds are there? It's not a frog. It's not like a frog hopped in my eye. Actually, never mind. I'll get help elsewhere. You know of them? Can you help me?
I'll do what I can. Come, follow me. I might be able to help. We need to be quick. This way.
Whoa. I sense a trap.
Head on in.
We don't even know her, and now we're doing what the Guardian... If we trust the Guardian is going to... If we trust what the Guardian has said to us, the Guardian said that the parasite can't be taken out without killing us, and I trust the Guardian, so what are we doing here? The thing is, it might lead to something else, and we need to... Oh, this is confusing. Let's see this through and see what happens. And not do what she says. If it comes to it.
This one had the same problem as you. Attacked us in the woods together with some goblins. Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after.
Ah, okay. It's the drow. It's a drow. And I have the same parasite. I'm hoping for a less grave cure. So you killed him and laid him out on the table. Obviously not, idiot. Is everyone being captured by mind flayers these days? Didn't think it was a common experience. The drow and I have the same kind of parasite?
Seems so. Gave Master Halson a right start.
What's she doing? What's she doing?
It's why he joined the adventurers on their expedition. To find out what was happening. A pity you got me instead of him. He understands these things. Studied them. Still, we have options. You don't have to be here for this.
I will remain. I have a vested interest in the outcome.
All right. Let's see what we can do.
Gotta be careful here. Thank you, I'll take anything that can help. No, that's completely irresponsible considering what the Guardian said. What's that plant? Will it help? And definitely not just hurry up and cure me. We've been told we can't be cured unless we break the magic that's stopping us from being cured without being killed.
She shifts uneasily, hesitating. Something's off.
But first things first. Tell me about your symptoms. Have you noticed anything strange happening?
This shades of Priestess Guts. I feel like there's a confrontation coming on. Again, how can we not trust the Guardian? She's clearly trustworthy, and she's the Guardian. This is another shyster. She's got something up her sleeve. Just like Auntie Ethel, I reckon, and definitely Priestess Gut. Maybe she has a mind flayer inside her. Oh, this is tense. I'm definitely nervous. It's good to see Astarion on the left, looking ready, with his dagger and his... It's not the time, is it? And then Gale, looking very intense there, just beyond Nettie's bosom. There's definitely something going on. It might. What aren't you telling me? That's my first thought. I can merge my mind with anyone else that's infected. That might be the way to go. We'll find out that she's infected too. I fell from a ship in the sky, but something caught me. It saved my life. Ooh! Well, that would be giving the Guardian away, though, and I don't want to do that. An intellect devourer spoke to me as if I were one of its own. No, nothing strange. I just want it out of my head. I can merge my mind with anyone that's infected. Let's risk it.
Victims can identify each other. Not that the others know they're victims, of course. How'd you pick up the parasite? Halsin was desperate to find where all this was happening.
On a Mind Flayer ship, I was kidnapped and infected. I don't know, I just woke up with it. Huh. Remember the Mind Flayer ship right at the beginning? Seems like such a long time ago now. The first person we met was Lae'zel. She helped us get off the ship. And then we met Shads. Shads, I miss you. I hope we get out of this alive. I don't know, I just woke up with it. You're asking a lot of questions. Look, are you going to cure me or not? Of course not, we're beyond that, you idiot. We're not going to get cured by her, but now we know there's something else up. You're asking a lot of questions.
Of course I am. Lives are on the line. And not just yours. So tell me, where'd you get that thing?
I just told you, Shorty. Let's go with it. On a Mind Flayer ship, I was kidnapped and infected. I mean, this is clearly heading towards another battle, isn't it?
A Mind Flayer ship? But Master Halsin was sure.
What's that noise?
You've been straight with me, so I'll be straight with you. You're dangerous. If you transform here, we're all dead. But you seem like a good soul. You deserve a chance to save yourself.
She put her pointy stick away.
This is a vial of wyvern poison. Swear to me, you'll swallow it if you feel any symptoms.
I thought you could... No, we're beyond the curing, Tiara boy. I swear, all right, hand it over. No, I'm not taking poison from a woman I can't trust. Well, she seems sincere. What are you going to do, go through life and not trust anyone at all? All right, hand it over. I'm not swearing, but hand it over.
Swear it.
I swear.
I hope it doesn't come to that, but thank you. Here. You know, I've spent my life treating folk and never once saw a Mind Flayer infection. Then suddenly, there's dozens of you. Maybe more. Master Halsin and I were tracking them, studying them, trying to figure out what the hells was going on. Because you should all be changing. There should be a small army of Mind Flayers out there. But you're not. Weird powers aside, you seem perfectly normal.
This is what Lae'zel said earlier on, much earlier on. She said, we're not changing. His skin looks the same. Everything looks kind of normal. What do you mean, should be changing? You must have learned something from studying them. Just tell me... Enough with the cure. We already know, Crown Boy. From the Guardian. What do you mean, should be changing?
Mind Flayers reproduce by infecting someone with their parasite. 7 gruesome days later, the victim transforms and a new Mind Flayer is born. The thing in your skull, though, it's different to anything in our records.
Yep.
It's one of their worms for sure. But this one gives you powers. Telepathic connections.
Yeah.
And it doesn't turn you into one of them.
No.
Not yet, anyhow.
That's because we have a mate who's way more powerful and more beautiful than anyone you could even imagine. And she's floaty and she's got great hair because we designed it. You said you were tracking other victims. Did they change?
Hard to say, but there's a lot we don't know. Infected, folks like you, have been converging on an old temple of Selûne, and I've no idea why. When Master Halsin heard the adventurers were heading that way, he saw a chance to get answers, joined on the spot. Whatever he found there, He didn't make it back.
The Temple of Saloon, isn't that where we just came from? The Selûnite outpost. The end... Oh, I nearly was able to say it then. So, go and get him.
I've sent birds to find him, but the place is rotten with goblins. And if my birds can't get close, what chance do I have? You, though, you're one of them. Technically speaking, I mean. They won't kill someone carrying their parasite. If you can find Halsin and get him out of there, we can discover what he learned. And perhaps he can save your life. How's that sound?
But he can't save our lives. We've already done this. Why find Halsin? Look, we trust the Guardian. She said that nothing can get the parasite out of our heads until we break the magic. Alright, I'll find Halsin. We could add it to our list, because regardless of what she's saying, finding Halsin might mean treasure, Wonga. I'll do it.
It would mean everything to the groom. To me. I wish I could tell you more, but only those adventurers know what happened out there. All I can say for sure is they all went to the old Temple of Selûne, and Master Halsin didn't make it back. Good luck out there. And if things start to go bad, remember the vial. Remember your oath.
Okay then.
Parasite. Take it. It might be useful.
Do begin to turn.
Better a quick draft than Ceramorphosis, nonetheless.
So many things going on!
I encourage you to take it. I'm sure it'll be very entertaining for the rest of us.
Drow's letter. How does a drow sound?
Track the druid. Find whatever burrow he runs to and report back to me. Remember, you're only a scout. Don't engage. Do not kill anyone. Simply observe and return. I shall decide what we do next. M.
Halsin's pipe. If we steal anything. Bottled tentacles. Autumn crocus. Ooh, alchemy. What's that there? Notes on a drow parasite. Anatomical sketches of both a drow and an illithid. Oh, here we go. And an illithid tadpole are accompanied by notes written in an urgent scribble. Can we do an accent like Nettie? The parasite is nestled deep in the brain matter. Illithid, no, undoubtedly. Yet the host seemed unaware while alive. Would you like to buy some pet? No, stop it.
Looks like Halsin's our best bet for a cure.
Rubbish! Oh, do you not remember?
Time is short.
Let's find him. What's that?
Forget
Rune of the Eagle. Oh no, that will...
Holds our cure.
Okay, there's arguments, the Githyanki crash. I know what it is. We're going for the Cult of the Absolute, but we may have to do these other missions in order to... Everything seems connected. I've said that before. Bullywug trumpet. New recipes. There's no one around. Another one. Your party has found some alchemical ingredients. Gather them into one inventory and use alchemy to craft your own potions, poisons, and elixirs. Okay, that's good to know. General tutorial. So many books. If you try to understand the weave, a true pity, for only they who are truly attuned to the weave can rightly call themselves spellcasters. Thus comes the question, what is the weave? It is an essential element of the universe. It runs through everything in unseen threads. It is what makes magique possible. Sorry? I was... Okay, all right then. I wasn't being pretend. Never mind. It is what makes magic possible. It is also, though I will not go into further detail here, the goddess Mystra herself. See the magic of the weave, Mystra, and the spell plague. The weave isn't magic precisely, rather it is the raw material from which magic is woven. not entirely unlike how a collection of threads is shaped and formed into a garment. Those with the necessary talent and skill can manipulate the weave, perform magic by casting spells. The weave is the raw essence that can be manipulated, the process of which is magic. Developing the skill takes years of learning and constant practice. Well, we've learned some spells pretty quickly. You might have heard of those who can cast spells because they were born with an innate connection to the weave, commonly called sorcerers. Or worse, because they struck a bargain with an otherworldly creature, also known as warlocks. Do not be deceived. Their magic is unpredictable, uncontrolled, and in some cases not rightfully theirs. No, to truly know and manipulate the weave is an art. Those wizards who master it will know the limitless power and beauty the weave provides. Zell, let's go for ale! Oh, let's take them all. Can read them another time. Whoa, got that one. Books for reading. Fantastic. Ooh, there's more here. All right.
That's curious.
What is? What's this?
Trap. Be cautious.
I see. We need Shads with us. She'd have the guidance spell.
Need something?
Well, I want to know where this is. I need you to stay. Where the heck are we? Let's have a quick look around. Oh, I know where we are. We've been here. This is our first underground goblin battle. I said everything's completely been there, done that. We did pretty well there. Secret door, traps, poison. And we avoided it all. I have no idea what this does. What happens when we combine items? I don't want to combine that.
A tidy slot, but no rune.
Oh, we need a rune. We have no runes. We do have a book on fringe philosophy, though, but not right now. Anything more to steal before we leave here? Bottled eye? Weathered chisel set. Okay. Bottled blooms. Alson's pipe. Maybe we should take that too. Might do some more stealing. Is she around? Oh, she's around. She'll see us. And then we'll be put in prison, and I cannot. We're not doing that. Out we go. All right, companions. There's a lot going on. Let's look at the journal. We've done that. It was a complete waste of time. I mean, honestly, it was a complete waste of time, and now we've got to rescue the druid Halsin. But we already know everything about the parasite. But it's worth maybe doing the mission. Halsin's research suggests that the parasite is connected to a goblin camp located in an in the old temple of Selûne. We have to go back to the Underdark to find Halsin. That's where he'll be, isn't it? And if not, we'll be looking around the goblin camp anyway. So there are things to do and ways to get better at doing them. Even though we know the answer, even though the Guardian has sorted it all for us. Druid's Grove save Arabella. We saved a child named Arabella from being killed by snakes. She immediately ran to her parents. We should speak to them. Ooh, Daughter of Darkness. We promised to help Shadowheart find a way to alleviate her pain if we could. Well, she's having a rest. Steal the sacred idol. Moll asked us to steal some kind of idol from the druids. And what I don't want to do is go and work for Zevlor. I think we should steal the sacred idol. What's this plaque? Wellspring plaque.
By claw and tooth from root to thorn, the old oak's grove to wildlings sworn. The mural depicts a ritual, but you do not recognize the deity involved.
Let's have a look at that again. Something to do with the tieflings here. The old oak's grove to wildlings sworn. Okay. The wildlings, they owned it. That's what I mean. I don't think kicking the wildlings out's the way to go, so...
We just let her run off. A devil child.
She's not a devil child. Okay. How do we get out of here? We have a plan forming. Dilbury the Pickles, proven professional rogue elf adventurer, has a plan. We're going to try and steal the idol. How are we going to steal it, though? I think we need to do some other things first. Let's have a look at the journal. Okay. I think we head there. She may have some skinny on how to steal the idol, because she's clearly not a fan of the idea of the ritual, being a tiefling. I think this is them.
You ever scare me like that again, and I'll feed you to a knoll.
Mom, I'm fine. Stop it.
Our little Hellion told us what happened. Thank you. Don't know what we'd do without her.
Alright, I don't know what we do without her either. I hope we'll meet again under better circumstances. I saved your daughter. Got anything more than thanks for me? Every time, Dilbury the Pickles, you look all lovely with your silly thorny hat, elderberry hat. This could have ended badly. Keep her in line from now on. No more light-fingered antics. Right, Arabella? Let's go there. It's the best of a bad bunch.
Yeah. I mean, thank you for helping me. Stop. I was fine.
Your mother
what
was
have we
away
received?
from fighting a bear.
Isn't that
Accept selection. What did we get? 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 Where is it? Wyvern toxin, no. There's something else. I can't see it now.
Stealing the idol. What were you thinking?
I was trying to help.
You nearly died. Did you hear me?
Ugh. I'm never gonna hear the end of this. If I'd got that stupid idol, I'd be a hero.
You were caught, with Mr. Foldyarms says, and could have been killed. What kind of hero did you expect to be? No, you'd be a thief. And what's wrong with that, Judgy? What kind of hero did you expect to be?
A heroic thief? Mum? Dad? Mole? They all would have been so impressed. Mole said we had to do something, because the old folks weren't doing anything. They were talking when the druids were getting ready to throw us out. Why can't we just stay until it's safe?
Wells, it's our job to get us out of here safely, not yours.
It's my job too. The druids don't...
Because of you, I got my little girl back. I'm not letting Bells out of my sight. Should the druids try anything again? Well, Kelemvor is going to be busy.
The road to Baldur's Gate looks a little less daunting now that we're all back together.
There's got to be a way to steal that idol. That's kind of what I'm itching to do now.
We're not going to be safe. Not now. Not ever.
I fear you're right, child. So, how are we going to steal this idol? We can't just go up there. Let's talk to some more people. Let's talk to this person.
Few outsiders are allowed in here. Be respectful and do not interfere.
Okay. Okay, let's talk to this person. Apikusis. Are you helping to prepare for the ritual? What were you saying to that bird? Are you helping to prepare for the ritual?
I would prefer not to. But if Master Halsin does not return, Korga will give the order. And my voice will not matter.
Oh, this is interesting. If Halsin is in the Selenite temple, which might be the outpost where we've been, if he's in the Underdark, we're not prepared to get him back out of there. But she's just said if Halsin does not return, Korga will give the order, and my voice will not matter.
The bird
What were you
knows.
saying to that bird?
She needs to know. You do not.
Fair enough. Intimidation. Suspicious. Do the other druids know? Because I could tell them. I don't like intimidation. Persuasion. I help defend this grove. I'm not your enemy. What do the tooltips say? Persuasion. Good. Oh, we did it. Good. Did it a lot.
Forgive me. It is not you I fear. It is my brethren. More follow Korga every day. They are afraid, and she offers a simple solution. Eject the refugees, and we will be safe.
Okay, this might be a thread that leads us to have more information on how to grab the idol. It doesn't look like we're going to get Halsin back anytime soon, particularly if he is in the Underdark where the Selenite outpost is, or the temple. I mean, maybe he's not. Maybe he's somewhere near there. Oh, I can say Underdark again. Oh. And she's wrong? Sounds like she has to be stopped. How would we do that? Let's go the middle one.
A druid and an outsider. We can do nothing without turning the others against us. Only Master Halsin can stop this. I pray my bird returns with news of him. If not, I fear for my people.
Oh dear. Alright, so we've got a Halsin. Maybe we need to get him. If we have to go back to the goblin camp, there are probably other things to do as well. Rotten Waterhaven cheese. Let's go and talk to the bear. Sniff. Animal handling. Carefully nudge the bear's flank. We've got to. I feel a bit stuck. We've got to do something. Let's go. Okay. Doable. Missed by no. Oh man, we failed. We're gonna get eaten. Can we do it again? Okay, no. Okay, leave. Fail. Having an explore.
No, that doesn't work. Damn it!
Oh, I like the sound of her.
Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away. Words of mine will change. No. Become.
Change? No! Damn it!
Are you all right? This grove could become a battlefield soon enough. It's not the time for music. There's no singing voice that could save those lyrics. You know that, right? Are you all right?
No, I'm moments away from a grisly death. At the hands of this bloody song. I can't. Nothing fits, you know?
That's the creative process for you, agony and ecstasy, mostly agony. Why are you songwriting now? Hardly the best time. You'd better swap that loot for a weapon. You'll need one soon enough. Let me see if I can help.
It can't hurt. I have an extra loot, if you want. We'll take it slow. Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away.
Slip the loot into your pack. Bye-bye, slightly purple creature. Performance, play along with her. Oh, come on, we're gonna fail. We're great if we succeeded, though. Come on, please, please, please.
That was interesting. Why don't we try again?
Okay. Good. Ooh.
Moon reminds me of your grace. All the love I can't repay. Rest and know I will pray. Farewell, my dear old friend. Sorry.
Gale approves. Don't worry, cry as much as you need. Oh, it's obvious we're going to say that.
She'd have said the same thing. That's the first time I've played since Lihala died. My teacher. She was playing her lute. We didn't hear the gnolls coming. There was so much blood. I can still smell it.
I'm sure your teacher would be proud to see you now. Sounds terrible, I'm sorry. Hardly a unique tale of woe these days. Toughen up or you won't last. I love there's always one or two responses that basically turn Dilbury the Pickles into a complete arse. Sounds terrible, I'm sorry.
It was awful. I couldn't look at a lute without hearing her screaming. I'd forgotten what it was like. That itch to perfect a song. Keep the lute, please. You've earned it. The Weeping Dawn will be my gift to Lihala. I've a long way to go. But thank you. I needed this.
We got a lute. Oh. Of course. I'm an entertainer, aren't I? I'm an entertainer as well as being a rogue elf adventurer. Proven professional rogue elf adventurer.
Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away. Words of mine will
Inspiration. When you call the last light down. Love it. Okay. Let's go and have a look at the view while we're here, eh? This is like a nice little interlude. Ooh, open. There's a treasure trove here. Astarion! Get out of the way, then.
With pleasure.
A cap of curing? Soothing songs. When you inspire an ally using bardic inspiration, they also regain 1 to 6 hit points. Putting on this hat is somehow enough to lift your spirits. Gale can absorb this item's magic, destroying it as well. Okay, let's take that and put it on.
Looking ahead.
Looking ahead? You will be when you're wearing this hat. Oh, class. We've got rid of the tiara for now. We've still got it. All the love I can't repay. We could do like a can't repay.
Rest and know that I will pray.
Farewell, my old friend. Moon, sun, oh, remind me of your grace. All right, come on, let's go. Monument! Moon reminds me of your grace, all the love I can't repay. What? Rest and know that I will pray. Farewell, my dear old friend. There are moments in this game. So much going on. We've rescued Shads, Dilbert the Pickles, proven professional rogue elf adventurer, and now confirmed bard. Due to the hat that we've won. I'd forgotten that we are a bard entertainer as well. What do we do next? I almost wish the Guardian hadn't said what she said to us. We have to infiltrate the cult of the Absolute and just break the magic power that controls the ability to remove the parasite from our heads without killing us. Everybody else we meet who claims they might be able to, Nettie, she seemed quite nice. They don't know what they're doing. And then there's the Grove and the Tieflings. I don't want them to be ejected from the Grove. And that inscription. Perhaps we do need to go back to the Goblin camp. Look for Halsin in the Selenite outpost. And we've got to upgrade Shads. We've got to give her that new class. More to come. We'll head back to the Grove and then perhaps the Goblin camp. One thing's for sure. We're with the Tieflings. If we can find a way to steal that idol or to stop the ritual, we will. Anyhow, for now, we bid you adieu. And perhaps we'll catch you on the streets of Dunwall, the corridors and chambers of that fair city, or perhaps in the darkness of Yharnam. Until next time in Faerun. Moon reminds